So in this video, I'm breaking down the psychological and emotional reasons why women often circle back the moment you pull away. If you've ever been ghosted, breadcrumbed, or left dangling in that frustrating maybe zone, you're about to understand exactly what's happening inside her head. And once you get this, you'll never see her behavior the same way again. Jessica, remember here, welcome to the channel. And remember, this is the only official channel I have on YouTube. Now, isn't it interesting? The moment you stop chasing her, suddenly she's texting, calling, dropping little hints like she's missed you all along. But why? Why does she come running back as soon as you give her space? Let's talk about it. Because when you understand this, you stop taking it personally and start playing the game the right way. Here's the thing. Distance is powerful, and the first thing it does is create curiosity. Predictability kills curiosity. If you're always orbiting around her, liking every picture, commenting on every post, checking in when she's cold, she's got you figured out. And once she's figured you out, the thrill is gone. But when you step back, when you stop feeding her constant attention, that little question mark starts to grow in her mind. This isn't about being petty. It's about creating space for her to feel your absence. You don't need to block her. You don't need to post some mysterious quote. You just disappear. You let the silence do what words never could. And that silence, it's addictive. It's unsettling. It's exactly the thing that makes her wonder if you've moved on. See, people remember unfinished moments more than closed ones. It's human nature. Psychologists even have a name for it, the Zeigarnik effect. You didn't give her closure, and now her mind is spinning. She's thinking, why did he stop? Is he with someone else? Did I push too far? That curiosity is the first spark of reattraction. And once a woman starts trying to figure you out again, you've already got her attention back. But that's not all distance does. It makes her question her decision. When a woman pulls back, she doesn't expect you to just let her go. She expects you to chase, to prove yourself, to keep showing her she's worth it. But when you don't, that's when the doubt creeps in. At first, walking away makes her feel like she's in control. But then, the silence you give her starts to feel heavy. It forces her to think about what she lost. And it's not just you. It's your attention, your energy, your presence as a man. And when she compares that to what she has now, the downgrade is clear. Now here's where a lot of men ruin it. They break the silence just to check in, or worse, they apologize. The moment you do that, she stops questioning herself and starts questioning you, why you're still so available after she pulled away. So don't rush in to fix her doubts. Let her feel them. Let her sit in that discomfort. Because doubt makes people rethink even their strongest decisions. And while all of this is happening, something else is shifting. You're regaining your power. A lot of men don't realize how much power they give away by being constantly available. Always texting, always explaining themselves, always chasing. That's not attractive. It's exhausting. When you step back, when you stop explaining, when you no longer chase her for closure or validation, you change the entire dynamic. You're not punishing her. You're not playing games. You're simply removing your energy from a place where it wasn't valued. That's real power. Power isn't about yelling or proving a point. It's about influence without effort. If she can feel your absence without you having to say a single word, you've already won. You've shown her that you're a man whose worth isn't tied to her reaction. A man who can walk away with dignity intact. That's rare. And rare is unforgettable. The truth is, she didn't think you'd actually leave. She thought she had you. She thought she could pull away, give you attitude, maybe flirt with someone else, and you'd still be there waiting. That's what most men do. But when you didn't, that hit differently. Women test men more often than they admit. They push to see how much you'll take, see if you'll still choose them when it's difficult. And when you stop playing that game, when you stop auditioning for a role you already had, that's when they realize they misread you completely. That's the moment she starts watching your stories from a burner account, That's when she starts replaying conversations in her head. Not because she doesn't have other options, she does, but because she didn't expect you to value yourself enough to walk away. And now the power dynamic has flipped. When a woman pulls away, she's expecting you to resist. The one thing she's not expecting is indifference. And when you show her that your life continues without her, she starts to wonder if she's the one who lost something valuable. That's when she tries to come back. Not because she suddenly had a revelation, but because your silence forced her to see you differently. And then there's emotional contrast. When you give her distance, you're not just physically gone, you've removed your emotional impact. Yeah. And that's when she notices the difference between what she had and what she's getting now. At first, leaving feels like freedom, more attention from others, more options, less pressure. But eventually, she starts comparing. The new guy might be nice, but he's not you. The attention feels good, but it's shallow. The conversations might be frequent, but they're forgettable. Suddenly you become the standard she's measuring everyone else against. Once a woman has felt truly seen, truly safe, and truly sparked in your presence, she can't unfeel it. And when you're gone, your absence is loud. That's why she'll suddenly message you out of nowhere with a, "Hey, thinking about you," or "Remember when we?" She's not really chasing the memory. She's chasing the way you made her feel. And here's another thing. When you step back, you become the challenge again. Women don't crave what's easy. They may enjoy it, but they don't chase it. When you stop checking in, stop validating her, stop making yourself constantly available, you shift from being predictable to being intriguing again. Think about how it was in the beginning. You had your own life. You had purpose. You had boundaries. That's what drew her in. Over time, maybe you gave too much, texted too much, made yourself too easy to reach. And without realizing it, you became predictable. Predictability kills desire. But the moment you disappear from her radar, she notices. And now she's wondering what happened to that man she met. The man who didn't need her validation, who could walk away without losing his center. That's the man she's still drawn to. And finally, pulling away allows you to step back into your masculine frame. This is the part most men don't understand. Your masculine frame is your emotional center. It's who you are when you're calm under pressure, focused on your purpose, steady no matter what. When you're in that frame, you don't react to her mood swings. You don't try to fix her emotions. You honor your boundaries. You send a clear message. You're not afraid to lose her. And that's exactly when she realizes she's losing something valuable. Most men lose their frame as soon as she pulls away. They become anxious, emotional, approval, seeking. She becomes the prize, and they start chasing. The strongest message you can send is silence paired with focus. You're not ignoring her to play a game. You're just busy living your life. You're working out, you're improving yourself, you're building. And when she sees that, she feels that shift. She realizes she didn't lose a boy, she lost a man. And that's rare. Men in their frame don't come around every day. Most crack under pressure. But you didn't. You stayed steady. And that's what stays in her mind long after you're gone. Not the words you said, not the texts you sent, but the way you didn't flinch. So remember this. The moment you stop chasing is the moment you give her space to realize what she's lost. And if she does come back, it's because your silence made more noise than your presence ever could. If you got value from this, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and make sure it's the Real Jessica OS channel before you follow anything else. My name is Jessica OS, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.